If you're an 80s or a 90s kid, you know the kind of car that you aspired for and was most definitely a sedan. We all grew up with it. The sleek and elegant and even sporty sedan is what you aspired for when you were all grown up. But in the 2000s, the sedan almost faded away as other forms of cars became a bit more popular, and nearly all hope was lost for the sedan up until today. Because today is the day the sedan reclaims its rightful space in our hearts. Today is the day for the new Volkswagen Virtus. Now, let me make things really clear right at the beginning. And yes, this is essentially the same car as the Skoda Slavia. They do share a lot of their mechanical bits. And at this point of time, I should redirect you to the top right-hand corner of your screen to check out our review of the Skoda Slavia. But Volkswagen has actually managed to make the Virtus stand apart with a few different changes and tweaks that they've done to the overall car. The interior, for starters, looks different. The layout is in typical Volkswagen style with a white dashboard highlighted with a body-colored panel surrounding the top half, and is exclusively available with the wild cherry exterior paint scheme. That too in the 1.5 TSI variant. The infotainment and instrument screens make up a lovely looking digital cluster that's functional and easy to use as much as it's attractive to view. The infotainment is loaded with modern connectivity features, while there are modern features abound in the cabin. 2-stage front seat cooling function, wireless charging, nifty touch-sensitive aircon controls all add to the conveniences that we've come to expect of cars of this category. And then there's the exterior styling. The exterior of this car is just so appealing given the Volkswagen family face that the Virtus now adorns as well. It's a very pleasing design, and combined with the straight lines and this long low silhouette that Volkswagen has very skillfully managed to give to the Virtus. They've even managed to hide the 179 millimeters of ground clearance that you get with this car. Reminiscing the Jetta, the Virtus looks properly sporty, possibly its most essential trait in making the sedan appealing. Chrome lines from the grille connecting the headlamps, blacked out lower bumper surrounds with a chrome strip on the lower lip, flanked by fog lamps, look just right. The almost plain sides carrying a strong shoulder line, and the rear style with blacked out LED tail lamps, a lip spoiler, adds that hint of sportiness. The Virtus's exterior design almost cannot be flawed. And then there's the way the Virtus is to drive, and at this point I've got to mention that I was mightily impressed with both the powertrain options in the Slavia, and the same powertrains are also available in the Virtus. So you've got the 1 litre turbocharged petrol as well as the 1.5 litre turbocharged petrol. The 1.5 litre again aimed towards the enthusiast with only an option of the 7-speed DCT. The 1 litre makes for an overall experience in terms of highway usage, in-city usage, and as well as for enthusiasts. It does come with 2 options of gearboxes, one being the 6-speed manual, the other is a 6-speed automatic. In fact, it's fairly quick, and the only difference between the Slavia and the Virtus here would be the suspension setup. The Virtus does feel a little stiffer, slightly more sportier, but the overall ride quality is very good. And in terms of engine performance, there's barely anything to tell the Slavia apart from the Virtus. They're excellent engines, excellent gearboxes. You won't go wrong with either of the 2 engine options. My pick, however, would probably be the 1 litre turbocharged petrol. Both the 1.5 TSI and the 1 litre TSI cars drive very similarly, where the suspension leans on the stiffer side, aiding handling to a great extent. The Virtus feels sharp and nimble, eager to turn in quickly and complementing the enthusiastic behavior of both engines. For the passengers, the ride quality remains fairly comfortable on a variety of surfaces. The 1-litre engine displays a slight latency with its throttle response compared to the more powerful 1.5-litre engine, but as said before, unless outright power is a requirement, the 1-litre TSI is enough for all purposes. So we're still a month away from the launch of the new Volkswagen Virtus, and given what Volkswagen has done with the new Virtus, added that little sense of premiumness and sportiness and all the good bits that make a sedan desirable, I'm going to wager a guess that the Volkswagen will be priced a bit higher than the Skoda. So why don't you go ahead and tell us in the comment section below about your estimates of the prices for the new Volkswagen Virtus. And as always, remember to subscribe to the channel. If you've liked our review of this delightful new sedan, drop us a like. We'll really appreciate that. Thank you for watching AutoToday. My name is Abhik. I'm going to see you soon.